Here now to react, Congressman Byron Donalds, now a member of the House Committees on Financial Services and Government Oversight and Accountability. Congressman, listen to the debt ceiling scenario laid out this morning by one well-sourced Washington reporter.
Privately, I'm told President Biden and Senator McConnell have chuckled behind the scenes with longtime friends about how at this stage in divided government, it's these two men who have long been friends who are being counted upon to perhaps cut a deal. They're starting to have back-channel conversations of could a coalition of 10 to 15 House Republicans get together with 200-plus House Democrats to get a clean extension through the House.
Congressman, is that how this is going to go down? Some deal between Biden and McConnell that leaves out most of you on the Republican side?
No, that is not how this is going to go down. And look, just a newsflash for the White House, we are going to negotiate. We're going to have meaningful spending cuts, and we can talk about how the debt ceiling will be raised. Look, we have been spending more money the last 3.5 years because of COVID-19. Everybody knows that. What we should be doing is eliminating all the COVID money that is actually been allocated.
Exactly.
A lot of the stuff in what Joe Biden did in his last Inflation Reduction Act, which is really the Green New Deal. And we have to get the nation's budget back on track. If they think they're going to cut some side deal, they are mistaken.
So the Wall Street Journal this week had an editorial which said, look, they're on your side. They completely agree that spending needs to be cut, and they back you in terms of taking a tough line. Their fear was that at the last minute, if you don't put forward your own plan, in the end, Biden will be able to put some deal together and you'll have to cave in the end. Can you reassure people that that won't happen?
No, we're actually working through the components of what are the things that House Republicans would need to actually agree to raising of the debt ceiling. That stuff's happening right now. One of the big things that we've been talking about for a long time has been trying to avoid these last-minute deals that Washington, frankly, thrives on, which crush the American people. We want to do our business in the open so everybody can see what we're requesting, and then you can demonstrate who's being fiscally responsible and who is not. But make no mistake, we have to find a way to get back to a balanced budget. We're going to have to do some of the necessary trimming that is needed because what has happened over the last 2.5 years cannot continue any longer.
I'm so pleased to hear you speak so clearly and strongly on that. Last question. We all enjoyed watching you tangle with Joy Reid over on MSNBC and putting her straight on a lot of matters of fiscal responsibility. Can you just tell us your position on Social Security and Medicare and how that fits into this?
Well, listen, the truth is both of those programs are going to go insolvent sometime over the next 10 years. So there are reforms that need to occur. But the primary thing we're going to do is make sure that the benefits that seniors are getting are protected. Secondarily, it's going to be looking at the long-term cost coverage going forward so we can find a way to bend that down so our debt doesn't balloon on us. Because the one thing is clear, if our debt obligations get out of control where the nation cannot control them, there is not going to be money for anybody.
Yeah.
And that is a disaster. We want to avoid that.
Exactly. I mean, the interest payments alone are just eating into things we want to be spending money on. Congressman, fantastic. It's so great to know that you're there fighting the good fight on this. We'll see you soon.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.